Hey, my name's Akash, and today we're going to be installing Viking coilovers on a 92 Foxbody Mustang. Coming out of the box, you'll have some nicely packaged coilovers and hardware ready to be assembled. These spanner wrenches and upgraded thrust bearings are not included in the kit, and you will have to pay extra for these, but they do make it easier to adjust your coilovers. Here is everything you get in the kit. This is what the thrust bearings upgrade for less friction. Be sure to add anti-seize to the threads of the shock, as you will void your warranty if you do not. This kit comes with everything, including new shock mounts. You do have to install these bearings and snap rings to both sides of the shock. Go ahead and remove the old shock and spring. Be sure to put the old hardware on the previous shock for safekeeping. Next, we're going to remove the old lower shock mount. This step is optional, but to make it easier, I am removing the Swaybar and lower control arm. For the new lower shock mount, you do have to drill the top hole very slightly to fit the new hardware. Be sure to paint any exposed metal to prevent rust. This is the hardware for the lower shock mount. The two washers will go on the outside of the shock mount and the two spacers on the inside. Installing the new top shock mount is very straightforward with just a nut and washer torqued to spec. The upper shock mount hardware just consists of the bolt, nut, and 2 washers for both sides of the shock mount. Once you have the top of the coilover installed hand tight, line your axle up with the lower shock mount and install your hardware. Be sure to use a torque wrench to tighten everything down to spec. Here is how it was sitting at the highest setting on the previous suspension. The Viking coilovers raise the Foxbody 4 inches at its highest setting. I have it raised around 2.75 inches, but I will be adjusting and going lower to find the right fit. Thanks for watching.